The father of a 5-year-old child who's suing the Department of Education for damages after his son was molested by a school janitor just lost his case, but it appears to be because of a technicality. But regardless of the technicality, DOE attorneys argue that the child did not follow school rules when he decided to go to the bathroom alone.
The AG's office's argument that the 5-year-old child didn't follow school rules contradicts the position they previously took when they prosecuted the child molester, Alfredo Nicholas Jr. The AG's office even issued a press release when Nicholas was convicted of second-degree criminal sexual conduct, calling the 5-year-old victim a hero. But now that the child's father is taking legal action against DOE for monetary damages, the AG's office is defending DOE. Attorney Levin Camacho represents the victim's father in the civil action.
He was living with his father, who signed the claim at the time that he was molested by the school janitor. So if you look at the public trial, they actually the AG's office relied on the father's statement in requesting a 10-year jail time for the janitor. And yet now, Dad is not good enough to sign the claim.
Camacho is talking about a summary judgment filed by the AG's office in which they argue that because the child's legal guardian is his grandmother, the child's father has no right to file a claim against DOE. In court today, Judge James Canto granted the AG's motion for summary judgment, dismissing the case.
And instead, we're 2 years later, and they're relying on this pretty technical argument that a claim should be filed by a guardian instead of a parent. And it's just unfortunate. I mean, I understand the government wants to save money, but at what expense?
The incident happened back in January of 2012 at Liguan Elementary School. The 5-year-old boy, on his way to a DEED class, stopped at a restroom where he was molested by Nicholas, who was working as a school janitor. Fortunately, another student walked in and witnessed Nicholas touching the boy.
The whole goal has been to be able to provide this young boy money to pay for therapy as a result of him being assaulted or molested by a school janitor. They had a duty to protect him, they didn't.
Camacho points out that DOE is liable for the child's injury because the school allowed him to use the restroom without supervision. But in court filings, Assistant AG Dwayne Sablon noted that the teacher did not give the boy permission to use the restroom alone, and that the 5-year-old student should have known that he needed permission first. Sablon wrote, quote, "As his DEED teacher at the time, the boy would have had to request permission from the teacher before she would have permitted him to go to the restroom. Had the 5-year-old boy requested and had the teacher granted him permission to go to the restroom, the teacher would have sent another student or buddy to accompany him. The child did not have permission to use the restroom unaccompanied at the time of the sexual touching."
Nicholas is currently serving a 5-year sentence.